These are the voyages of SV Prism. The crew on board are searching for exotic landscapes and foreign cultures as they sail their 33-foot sailboat beyond horizons. As Isla Isabel shrank behind us, our wind continued to carry us south to Ensenada de Matanchen. With the sun setting, Shannon decided to begin making dinner. What are you making, Shannon?
A bunch of and rice.
People want to know what we eat underway.
Okay, sorry. For dinner tonight, I am making rice, ground beef, and some vegetables. It's a big pot because John gets hungry on his watches, so I don't really eat much on passages, so it's really just for him. I'll just saute the meat and vegetables, put some spices in it, then dump it in the rice, and he can snack on it till morning. Pretty simple.
Then it's lunch for tomorrow for you too.
Yeah.
Because no one likes to cook after our night passage.
No.
You doing okay? Did we make the right decision?
We always make the right decision.
Wow. Even when we run aground?
Yeah. None of that's on film. There's no proof.
Yeah, maybe I deleted the car on purpose.
Yeah. So cooking. Where's my lid? First off, you have to put things where they're not gonna roll away on you. Stove, gimbaled. The liquid can't be too high, otherwise you'll get boiling water on the foot, and that's never fun. But yeah, everything. I mean, vegetables, everything, they're round, so they're gonna roll. It's kind of frustrating. So I always cut it in half and just tell it to shut up over there. Kind of have to have a wide stance, brace yourself, go with the motion of the ocean. Pray that there's nothing in like a far corner that you need, and if it is, it's not making it into the meal. There goes the chain. And kind of just hold on. My spices cabinet. A little bit of time. Easy now. Easy now. You break all of the rules for cooking rice while on board. Even with the gimbaling stove, it's slightly terrifying. So what I'm going to do, those are going to be ready once the meat's cooked. I'll put those in. That doesn't look right, so that gets cut off and bloop. Garlic. Of course, on a moving boat, putting a sharp blade into my hand probably isn't the smartest idea, but I still have all my fingers.
As we settled down to eat our dinner, the stars came out for our enjoyment for the remainder of our night passage. Slowly but surely, the wind continued to lighten up until we were only ghosting along. This is exactly what John wanted, in order to make a sunrise arrival.
We're currently motoring into the San Blas area, more specifically Matanchen, or Bahia Matanchen, and it is a fabulous sunrise. I'm trying to use other descriptive words other than beautiful, or absolutely beautiful, but it's gorgeous. Sun is just now coming up right now. Boom, right over the hill. And this whole area just feels different. The humidity has skyrocketed, and there is a floral scent in the air, which is lovely. and it's warm. It's pretty warm. I look pretty bundled up right now, but I'm only in a sweater. I'm still in shorts and a really light beanie. Shannon's up. I got her up because I told her she had to come check out how gorgeous it was out here. We are going through the gauntlet of pongas right now, so we're in a maze of pongas. So hopefully we're not pissing anybody off, because she got pretty close to that guy. But she doesn't have much of a choice. They're just scattered out here by, it's probably 30, 40 pongas out here. There's quite a bit. So no, I just wanted to comment on how pretty it is out here. And the sail last night went really well. I started the engine a few hours ago, or Shannon did actually. And we've just been putting along about 1,000 RPM, so not really using much fuel, just kind of cruising here right about now. And just as it has been every morning, with the sunrise, you get this easterly offshore wind. So I wanted to get as close to the shore as we could before the sun came up, so we didn't have to beat into it very long. And we're kind of going directly in it. The sail is just barely filled. As the sun set to the west, we were able to make out Oleada rounding the point to anchor next to us. Our lazy day at anchor had allowed us to recuperate so we could do what this place is famous for: surfing.
I can tell you one thing. I like to think that maybe I'm right, you're wrong.
Matanchen is known on a worldwide level for surfing, not because there is huge swell, but because of waves you can ride for about half a mile. The shape of the bay causes even the smallest of swells to create waves that go on for what feels like forever.
I'm here with you. Let's keep on swimming. Woo-hoo. 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 I can tell you one thing. I like to think that maybe you're right, I'm wrong. Or we could be so perfect. Or we are stuck on it together, we like it now. I could call you crazy, that the ocean's blue, and I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Let's keep on swimming. Woo-hoo. Let's keep on swimming. Woo-hoo. Let's keep on swimming. Woo-hoo. Let's keep on swimming.
Matanchen holds the world record for the longest surfable wave at 5,700 feet. While we were there, the swell was small, ankle biters as Josh referred to them, but they were perfect for beginners like John and I.
Or we are stuck on it together, we like it now. We are just too crazy, but the ocean's blue and I'm stuck with you. I'm stuck with you. Let's keep on swimming. Woo-hoo. Let's keep on swimming. Woo-hoo. Let's keep on swimming. Woo-hoo. Let's keep on swimming.
As Shannon and I became more tired, Josh asked if he could try one of our inflatable red paddle boards to see how they would do with a more experienced surfer at the helm. Needless to say, Josh showed us what the little 9/6 board could do in 8 to 12-inch waves.
I really don't think I'll be able to move tomorrow. I definitely channeled my inner brother today. Paddled into the little break over there. Literally have just stopped surfing. We stopped midday, had a beer, a little snack on the beach, and then we went right back out, and oh my god, so much fun. It's just like, I barely could bring myself to stop to come back, but it got to the point where to stand up, like my legs are shaking. It's like, and I'm spent. But this place. Ingrid. People say stand-up paddleboards are like, yeah, some people are like all about it. The people who own them are all about it because they get it. If you don't have one, oh my god. The possibilities are endless. You can surf, you can go up into estuaries, you can go to shore, this and that. I mean, they're just awesome.
The following morning, after a slightly rolly night at anchor, John and I decided to hit the small town of San Blas, while Jess and Josh rested for the day. After a short, sweltery ride in a taxi that had no working windows or AC, we made it to the historic city of San Blas. San Blas's history began as a settlement for the Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century. It didn't become a city until 1768, when Spain made it the Pacific naval port for New Spain. With a population 3 times the size of today's, the port continued to thrive up until the Spanish-Mexican War in 1810. Today, it remains a quiet small town with roots of colorful history. With many shops, restaurants, tons of wildlife, and of course the surfing, many cruisers love San Blas, and it is considered one of the gems of the Mexican Riviera.
Ordered Chinese food in Mexico, and it smells amazing. So you want the sweet and sour?
Yeah. Rice?
I'm gonna get this in a lo mein, and if we could share.
Where?
That sounds good. And maybe an egg roll, 2 egg rolls. Is this picante?
Bonjour à la papille.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
What were you just saying the other day? You really wanted Chinese food?
I want it. See. It's like this place, it read my mind.
You're not having enough room for it all, Sam? You have to store it in your mouth. I think you have some gnarly tumor.
This area is also famous for the estuary tour of the Rio Tabara. This scenic ponga tour guarantees you sights of many native species to this area. On the tour, you will more than likely come across termite nests, turtles, iguanas, and of course, the prehistoric American crocodile. This unique wildlife paradise holds over 300 species of birds alone. As we continued deeper into the jungle, our tour guide told us we needed to speed up in order to make it to the Crocodile Refuge located at the Camelota Spring.
Wow, look at that. That's a cool tree. Wow.
What about a dog?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dog food.
This is pretty cool. Further down, huh?
So this guy was 3 meters long. That was kind of a big crocodile.
The Crocodile Refuge was an odd place for me, bordering on what I would call a zoo. Animals of all kinds, not just crocodiles, were being held here. Not speaking Spanish very well, it was hard for me to get a straight answer why these animals were here in the first place, other than to show the public and make profit. When I asked Jess to ask why the animals were here, she was told that they had been injured and were being rehabilitated. I had a hard time believing this, as each exhibit had a fabricated interp sign explaining which kind of animal was in it. I truly hope these animals are only here to make a full recovery and to be released back into their natural homes.
This refuge did, however, give us an opportunity to admire the detail and size of such beautiful animals that call this jungle home.
Hi.
Can I give you a nose?
Oh.
How about you, Shannon? Can you give me a kiss? I'm really a prince.
How about you? How about you? Look at those teeth. Wow.
Oh yeah, they'll tear you up.
Se me hace que es parte de... Ya le dio miedo, ¿eh?
Let's just, I mean, It's sad that they're behind cages, but let's just say I'm happy they're behind a cage when you hear that noise.
Not knowing if the crocodiles or our stomachs were growling, we decided it was time for lunch. So it was back on the Ponga for a short ride to the remote lunch eatery of La Troba Spring.
This is really nice. The crocodile reserve was not entirely what we expected. It's always cool to see a jaguar in person, although it's always not cool to see a jaguar in a cage. So that's always interesting. But the boat ride and our guide and la naturaleza, the nature here it's just amazing. It's like the real jungle. I think Disney must have come down and modeled some of their rides on this because it's amazing.
It was kind of
nature, right?
It's nature.
What do you think, Doc?
I think I'm hungry.
You hungry?
During our lunch, we noticed a family enjoying the fresh, clear waters that the natural spring has to offer. Even though this part of the spring has been fenced off to keep out the large predators, there was still something in the back of our minds that told us not to enter. So after a few cervezas, also known as liquid courage, we decided to take the plunge into the crisp waters via the handy rope swing. Next time on SV Prism, Chakala awaits. The crew on Prism and Oleata head to the not-so-protected bay to enjoy the tropical beach, live music, farm-fresh veggie trucks, and to meet up with friends who come to visit. Using the 3 weeks wisely, we explored this quintessential area down to every inch, while finding almost no reason to leave. We would like to give a huge thank you to all our patrons, donators, and viewers for sticking with us and staying supportive as we continue to make these episodes. As our adventure continues to unfold, we ask you, our viewers, to help share our channel and to help us grow. If you'd like to help contribute to SV Prism's adventures and videos, please consider becoming a patron. If you have not subscribed already, please do, and remember to hit the thumbs up. For more information and to keep up with the latest from John and Shannon, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, or visit svprism.com. Until next time, fair winds and following seas.